David Warner here to the Center Club
there.
and Media Talk. Welcome. How are you?
Rob and Janet. Janet, I hear you hurt your foot.
She's limping around, you know.
I'm so sorry.
Don't give her any sympathy because then she'll just drag it on forever. Let's just give her heart tough love. You know, Center Club's got game. What else has got game?
Well, Creative Loafing's got game, Rob Tiisler. If taking your cue there, game on Florida, yes.
What is Game on Florida?
Well, that's the title of our cover story this week. It turns out that our votes might matter after all, since the race is still close. And even though there are no Democratic delegates, the country will probably be watching who we vote for. And certainly the Republicans are very interested in what the results of this are.
Well, because as of right now, Rudy Giuliani is leading Florida, isn't he?
No,
Has
not
that changed?
anymore. Yeah, that's really changed. He's dropped third, and it's now a pretty close tie between McCain and Romney. I think actually Huckabee might be tied with Giuliani and pulling ahead of him. So,
but wasn't Giuliani really spending a lot of money in Florida, thinking all I got to do is win Florida and I'm in?
Yeah, he put all his oranges in one basket, and it didn't work out. So far, it doesn't look like it worked out.
Oranges in one bushel.
I really like John McCain. It's just that he's 71 years old, and that's my only concern about him.
I don't know. Did you hear? There's a great story about him. Some young guy asked him about that at a press conference. He said, "Aren't you a little too old to be running for president?"
Bob Dole did
and he said. He called the kid a jerk and said, "You're drafted."
That's good.
Well, Wayne Garcia, Amendment 1, if we're talking, what is that? Do you know what Amendment 1 by Wayne Garcia is all about?
I sure do. It's the amendment you can vote on if you haven't already voted in early.
Is that the property tax?
The property tax amendment. Which,
explain that.
There's a lot of, explain it in 5 seconds, yes. Essentially, the arguments are that it puts an average of $240 tax cut with everyone across the board, only homeowners, and it doesn't do anything to help small businesses or snowbirds, and it's not that big a deal for most folks. And some people think that it could have been a much better tax cut, and they're going to vote no on this and wait and see if send it back to the drawing board.
It's basically a homesteading. Like a homestead exemption.
Well, the homestead exemption exists
in tax,
for anybody who owns a home. This would increase that homestead exemption.
Okay, because if snowbirds aren't getting it, then it's because it's their second residence and all that kind of stuff.
Right. It has to be, and it makes that homestead exemption portable, which it hadn't been before.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, you can carry that over.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, we're going to switch up a little bit. The Hood Gone Wild.
The Hood Gone Wild.
The Hood Gone Wild. Well, there was this video that these guys made, a DVD that they made and distributed about
St. Petersburg.
the North Greenwood neighborhood in Clearwater.
Right.
Which,
that's right.
At least from what it shows in this DVD, is a pretty happening place. If you like brawls and babes and lots of
It is actually one of the toughest neighborhoods, I think, in Pinellas County.
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. These guys felt like they were just showing the way it was. It caused a big furor. I don't know if they've made any money on it, but now they're going. And one of the two directors was accused of involvement in a
murder.
And he denies any involvement in it. The other guy goes to a Christian university, made the first DVD while he was on leave, and has gone on to make a second one, The Hood Gone Wild Volume 2.
Well, did Alex live and breathe it for a while? Did he? Was he nervous? Was he scared?
How did he sneak around, man?
Well, he got together with the director, and the director took him around his neighborhood, and he got to see, right up close what's being shown in the DVD. Now, according to the director, they're just showing what it is. According to the mayor of Clearwater, Mayor Hibbert, this is distortion, and that there's a lot of good things happening there.
Of
so
course.
There's a lot of
revitalization in Greenwood. Why isn't anybody talking about
Well,
that?
if everybody wants to say, I'm anxious to read it.
That's not entertaining, Hubert, or what is his name?
Hibbert.
I haven't read the article, but I'm anxious to.
Well, you can also go online and watch the scenes from the DVD if you like.
Oh, that's great.
Just scenes of it? How much does the DVD cost? Because I'd support a guy in Greenwood trying to make it out.
I don't remember. It's not that much.
Do you have one?
I don't have one. Alex, I think, does.
We'll borrow from
I'll
Alex.
have Alex.
Well, we got to get to some C&Ds, David. What's going on this weekend?
Well, I think I got a great combination for Saturday for you. You go to Gasparilla, you go crazy in Gasparilla, do whatever you want to do. I would recommend going to thepoliticalhorror.com this week because it's probably the most repulsive picture of a Gasparilla fight that you could possibly see. Check it out. But then stick around and go to St. Pete. Go across the bay that night, and they have the Cirque du Surreal. at Studio at 620, which is a bunch of artists doing surrealist, crazy stuff. It ought to be a perfect segue from going to Gasparilla during the day.
Can't you put a nap in the middle of that just to make it a little bit more friendly evening?
What's
But
that?
I want
A
to hear
nap
about.
in the middle between
No,
the...
I wanna
just
hear
go out to
about
dinner
rolling.
at one of St. Pete's fine
I
restaurants.
want to hear about the picture.
Oh, I don't want to.
Politicalwar.com.
Well, it's a shot taken, I'm not sure who took it, of a fight that's going on in which one guy's being pulled from behind, another guy's pulling from, and various things are being bared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If it's, if you've seen your plumber, you've seen this picture.
And surely there's
Wow,
more stuff
no one
going.
wants to see that.
There's lots more stuff
Oh,
going
Warner.
on this weekend. So please pick up your Creative Loafing. Check out the See and Do sections. It's
Right.
one of the first couple of pages. You can't miss it. David, thank you very much
Thank
for joining
you.
us.
All right.
David,
what's
it's
up?
always a pleasure.
Game
Glad
on.
you came all the way out here to put a little game on. Creative Loafing.
Well,
with
you're gonna
Game
go
on
look
Center
at some
Club.
art now.
I've
You're gonna
looked
walk
at some.
around.
Is that woman's painting live as we speak?
Yeah,
painting
she's
right
doing it
now,
right now.
yes.
Miss,
While the music plays.
Oh, very
You have to
exciting.
go watch
Yes,
it.
I'll go
go
check it
it
out.
out.